Hey guys, in this video I'm just going to show you how I turned Yasmine into a Pengting, and clearly she was looking a little bit dead before. To be honest, the reason why I painted up my mannequin is because I had her sitting on top of my daughter's wardrobe in her room, holding one of my wigs, and my daughter was terrified of her, so I thought I would just make her look a little bit prettier and hopefully it would make her a little less scary looking. So I've decided to start off with the eyes, and I'm just using white acrylic paint to paint them. And Lord, I don't know if it's just this acrylic paint or if it's acrylic paint in general. I think it's just this one, but it was terrible. It's like translucent basically. It took quite a few coats for it to be opaque. One thing I didn't do, which I should have done, is I didn't give her skin a foundation to put the powder I'm using to contour her face with on. I did try to colour it in with acrylic at first. I was going to do like little highlight and contour of the acrylic before doing the powder, but it just wasn't working. It just wasn't sitting on it properly. I don't know if it's the material that this mannequin's made out of or if it's the acrylic paint itself, but it just weren't working, and I wasn't about to spend all my time dealing with that. And I was also not about to waste all my foundation on the mannequin, because I did think, maybe I could use my foundation, but no. It's not worth it. So yeah, I'm just contouring her face a little bit just to add a little bit of dimension. And now I'm just adding a little bit of shadow around her lips to make them look a bit pouty. And then I'm going to contour her nose just a little bit. Like, obviously she's got a very small nose anyway, so I don't really need to do much. I just wanted to add, a little bit of colour and make all the shadows on her face uniform, because we don't want like some super dark shadow on her cheeks and then her nose be super light. Like, it just doesn't make sense. You want it all to match up nicely. It looks a little bit harsh at the moment, but when I'm done it won't look harsh. Yeah, so just add a little bit more dimension. Another coat of acrylic because it's crap. Yeah. Now I'm just adding a little bit of blush because she's shy, she's blushing, she's cute. To be honest, I've been really into blush lately, and that's kind of how I've been doing my makeup. Now I just put blush everywhere, so I'm pretty much just doing that to her. But I think it looks pretty. I like it. So back to what I was saying about not giving her skin a proper foundation. With this material, it looks really smooth and it feels really smooth, but it does have little scratches or little dents in the surface, and the powder just sticks to those scratches, and it's a bit annoying. I'm a perfectionist, so the patchiness kind of irritated me, but it is what it is. So here I'm just adding another coat of acrylic paint to her eye. Hopefully it's the last one. And then I'm highlighting her little cheekbones and her philtrum and her nose, giving her a little button nose. Yes. Oh. Highlighting her lip. And then I'm just drawing her iris. I'm using a brown acrylic paint to do this. This is like the base layer. I think I'll go over it with like another coat as well, like 2 coats of brown. And she's finally starting to look like an actual person now. Yes, girl. Ooh, she got nice eyes in it. This is where you start to see her potential and my big ass head as well. I'm doing another coat of brown because you have to with this acrylic paint. It's not by choice, it's by force. Unless you want a transparent iris. Now I'm just adding in a little bit of green. Because, you know, I got to be extra. Make the eyes look a little bit fancy. Then I'm adding a little bit of yellow. All of this is acrylic paints. Then I'm going over it with the same brown that I used initially. Just to kind of blend the colours in to each other a little bit better. And not make them look so crazy. I'm dabbing it with my finger just to kind of help it blend as well. And I'm adding a little bit of white. Oh, and then my battery died, so I didn't get to film me adding the pupils and etc. So I just added some pictures instead. Now here I'm doing her eyebrows. I'm adding in some eyebrow strokes. To be honest, I went a bit wild with the eyebrows. But I like them. I actually really like how they look and they match her wig. So it worked out well. Came out just like she wanted. Trust me, she is very happy. Like, I feel like as you watch her transformation, you get used to how she's looking, you know. So in the end, it doesn't look like a drastic change, but when you see the before compared with the after, it's like, raw. You are dead and now you are, oh yes honey. You look good. So yeah, I just kind of I mapped out where I was gonna, well, kind of mapped out where I was going to put her eyebrows just by eye. I didn't really measure it or anything. Couldn't be bothered. And I'm using just this same one shade of brown acrylic paint to do her eyebrows. At this point, the dark bits are just where there's a little bit more paint. Making her eyebrows look a little bit fluffy, you know, because Yasmine likes fluffy brows. What can I say? And now I'm just adding a little bit of eyeshadow. Just adding some dark brown shadow to the outer part of her eyelids. As you can probably see, her eyelid comes out a little bit and there's a dent on top of it. So the eyeshadow isn't able to go right in there, but it's okay because I go in with a different brush afterwards and correct that. Now here you can see what I was talking about when I said that the powder sticks in with the scratches. So you can't see it from every angle, but like here you can see there's a scratch above her eye and the powder's just sticking in there. And I feel like if I had given her a proper base, then yeah, that wouldn't be happening as bad. But hey, listen, it's fine. It's a mannequin. So anyways, now I'm going in with like a shiny sort of pinky colour on the inner part of her eyelids. I feel like this is making my makeup skills look bad. Listen, my makeup skills are excellent on people. I feel like hers turned out pretty good as well, but these angles are not doing it. So yeah, I'm just adding the dark brown underneath her eye, and I think I've already actually, oh yeah, and I'm going into the indented part on the top of her eyelid as well with this flat brush, using the same brown eyeshadow that I used on top. So now you can see she's got like a little smoky eye thing going on, and it looks cute, other than obviously the little scratched bits that the powder is trying to stick into. And I'm using this, it's like an iridescent light pink to just line where her little crease is. And then I'm going in with the same brown acrylic paint that I used on her eyebrows to line her lower lash line. Yeah, my hands are looking real crusty, so just ignore that. My nails are not dirty, by the way. It's paint. I was painting with my kids. While I was painting this mannequin, the kids were painting some eggs, some real eggs you know, because it's Easter time. Anyways, now I'm using some black acrylic paint to give her a real fleeky, bold eyeliner. I love this part. This part is so satisfying for me. And I'm actually using an old eyeliner applicator that I kept. I washed it and I kept it because it's so thin, and I just love it. Like, I can do my eyeliner perfectly with this. It's a Rimmel one. Now, let me just say that this black acrylic paint is really good. It's probably the only colour that I've got that is opaque. I don't have to go over it a million times so you can see that it's black. It just looks black. To be honest, I don't really mind as long as the black one was good. I weren't really caring about the other colours because I bought the set mainly just for the black. So yeah. So I'm just filling in the eyeliner and making it as neat as possible. And then I'm going to paint underneath the eyeliner. So what would we call that? The waterline? I'm not sure what we call that part, but underneath the top eyelid, because I didn't want it to be all white, or I didn't want it to have any other colours. Now, this is blurry, but the reason why I included that in was because you could still see it go on. I don't know. But yeah, it just looks much better once I colour in the waterline as well. Here I'm just cleaning that little messed up bit of acrylic. I used makeup remover and it worked because I forgot that I was using acrylic paint. Then I'm just highlighting her inner corner of her eyes. To be honest, I don't really like the colour that I used. I used like a rose gold and it looks good on me, but it didn't really look good on her, but I couldn't bother to take it off. Then I highlighted her brow bone, and now I'm just adding some shadows underneath her brows and over her eyes because we naturally have a little bit of shadow there, and it just looks better that way. So she's starting to look a little bit more lifelike. And I'm just adding that same light pink iridescent liner to the inner corners of her eyes, you know, just to give them that proper cat eye type shape. And here I'm just lining her lips. I'm using a brow pencil, but I love this colour, and I'm not gonna lie, I use this colour on my lips. Like, it's a brow pencil, so what? It's a makeup pencil. What's the difference? Do you know what I mean? As long as you're not going straight from your mouth to your brows to your mouth, shouldn't really be a problem. Just make sure you sharpen it in between, I guess. But I only use it for my lips. I don't use it for my brows because it's a bit too light. My eyebrows are dark. So yeah, I'm just lining her little lips, making them look cute. I look mad pale in this video. Maybe it's probably because she's really yellow. Like, her colour is yellow. So I'm guessing the phone thought that she was an actual person, so it kind of adjusted to her colour and made me look paler. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just colouring in her lip with another, with a lip pencil. I love this lip pencil. I love the colour. I don't like its consistency. It's too hard and it's a nightmare to get on my actual lips, but the colour is amazing. They need to make another lip pencil with the same colour but a better consistency. And then I just added some lip gloss to her lips. See, right now her makeup looks messed up. Yeah, but it's the angle. Trust me, it's the angle. And the scratches. It's the scratches. Okay? Yeah, so now I'm just adding some eyelashes. I actually cut up some eyelashes into pieces. And just added them bit by bit just to build up her lashes. I'm using Duo Lash Glue. Duo Lash Glue, especially the fast drying one, is amazing. We don't need bonding glue. That shit rips out our eyelashes, okay? So yeah, I didn't cut up like, well, they were brand new eyelashes, but I wasn't going to stick them on my actual eyes. I've got loads of eyelashes. I buy them in bulk, so yeah. So yeah, her eyelashes look real good. Like, oh, tell me that didn't make her just look banging. And now I'm just adding like a little bit of light acrylic paint to the inner and outer corner of her eyes, of her eyeballs. Eyeballs. I'm so childish. Yeah, to make them look a little bit more lifelike, you know, because our eyes are not just white. But I couldn't be bothered to add blood vessels and all that stuff. So yeah, and now I'm just adding a few little eyelashes to the bottom because I just thought it would look cute. I like that little style, you know. Oh, wait, is she done? No. Now I'm adding some little strokes of black acrylic just to give her eyebrows a little bit more, what's the word? Dimension. Yes, dimension. So yeah, this is her after with her little bald head. Close up. Oh, yes, girl. She's doing up model and that. And this is her with her wig. Now tell me she don't look good. Yes, Yasmine, you look real good. Her wig's looking a little bit crispy, but we'll deal with that another day. Okay. Hope you guys enjoy my video and my talking. I love watching stuff like this, so I thought someone else would too. Like, share, subscribe, do what you will. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll upload something else soon.